Sodium hydroxide is the most common of the strong bases. It's produced from sea salt and is used as a cleaning agent and a common reagent. Normally, it is dissolved in water to produce strong basic solutions. But some processes require molten sodium hydroxide. In today's video, I will demonstrate just how absurdly dangerous molten sodium hydroxide is. I do not feel that a simple disclaimer is enough. So, to hammer down the point, I will demonstrate its effects against common materials and skin. Melting point of sodium hydroxide is surprisingly low when compared to other sodium salts, just a little above 300 degrees Celsius. And as you're about to see, molten sodium hydroxide reacts with glass. Molten sodium hydroxide reacts with glass much faster than hydrofluoric acid that is normally used to etch glass. I went to wash the test tube and it fell apart. The white stuff you see, it's not sodium hydroxide stuck to the walls. It's glass that has been dissolved to the extent it turned milky. Not even HF can do this much damage this fast, as far as glass is concerned. Let's see what happens to paper. We got quite a lot of charring. Cellulose stands no chance against molten sodium hydroxide and is hydrolyzed into smaller sugars and organic fragments. Now, the important thing we're all here for: chicken skin. Now, this is what would happen if just a drop of molten potassium hydroxide landed on your skin. Not even sulfuric acid would make a hole this fast. Do you know how this feels like? This feels like soap. And wanna know why? Because the fats in this skin have been converted to soap. So yeah, please do not repeat any of my experiments using molten hydroxides, because the price of failing to observe proper safety precautions and letting your guard slip just for a moment is simply too high. While we're at it, let's test what difference the gloves would make. Well, the gloves didn't act much different than the paper. They charred immediately and turned brittle. Now, what about fabric, you might say? I wear my lab coat, so would my lab coat save me? Here I have some cotton. Lab coats should be made out of cotton, or at least mostly out of cotton. Let us see. Cotton fared no better than chicken skin. And while it wouldn't hurt nowhere near as much as your own skin being dissolved, it certainly wouldn't help to protect you. So no, your lab coat would most certainly not save you. So here we have it. Molten hydroxides are not to be trifled with, or they will take apart out of you, and anything you might be wearing will not protect you. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and see you next week.